What's going on, everybody? Scott here with the Festive weapon speculation video. Now, I've been doing these for the last few years, and Smithmas, it's always the highlight of my Team Fortress year. It's my favorite update, and I'm looking forward to it. Usually when you get a Smithmas update, you get festive weapons. So I called quite a few of them last year. I'm going to see if I have the same luck this year. And also, we should be having a huge Smithmas update. I'm really hoping they do some, buffs and nerfs and fixes and stuff like that. Worst case scenario, if all we get is festives, I will be happy with that as well. Now, that being said, Valve, don't do the weird quality cases and just weird shit. We just want the good old-fashioned festive shits. That's all. Good old-fashioned festive shits. Now, last year, you guys... You cheaped out a bit, and you gave a festive shotgun for like 4 classes that could use the shotgun. You didn't give them their own specified weapon. That's fine and dandy. If you want to do it again this year, here is a tip. Here's a tip. Everybody will love you. Festive pan or a festive ham. Festive pan or ham. Everybody will be happy. You literally have to reskin one thing. That's it. Boom. Whole TF2 community is holding hands, singing Kumbaya and shit. Festive ham or festive pan. Do it. End of video. Boom. See you next year. But since they're not going to do that, I'm going to actually give my choices for the 9 classes. First and foremost, Scout. Scout is Bay. And I don't really know what I want to see out of Scout. They already did the Scatter. They did a Bat, which is only available in strange quality, or you have to be a Valve employee or something. I would like to see maybe Mad Milk, but in the shape of an eggnog bottle. I think that could work. We may also see a guillotine, but I don't really know what else they could do for Scout, but we're going to say Mad Milk. Next up, Soldier. Now, there's so many different things they could do for Soldier. There's really only one thing I want to see, and that is a festive bison. Besides adding like little lights and shit, I would really like to see the bison shoot out actual snow. Like, if they can make the capper just disintegrate people, why can't the bison be a festive bison that shoots out snow? People would love that. Probably won't happen, but I think it would be really cool. Pyro has been a very good boy or girl or whatever the fuck the Pyro is this year. They already have a couple flamethrowers, secondaries. They only have 1 melee. So let's give the Pyro a festive power jack. How happy would everybody be? I mean, power jack and degreaser are probably the 2 most used things as a Pyro. They're probably the most like direct upgrade or things that people actually use for Pyro. So I think everybody would be really happy with that. Okay, so for demo, he's probably going to be drunk off the eggnog, and they already pretty much have everything festive for demo that people use. I would like to see a loose cannon. Now, instead of just a regular, festive ornaments, the loose cannon could actually shoot out like Christmas ornaments, and that would be pretty cool. Just, they have the ornament cosmetics from a couple years ago. That would look pretty cool if they just shot out like just random colored balls that weren't just plain black for the loose cannon. I think people would be happy with that. Okay, so for heavy, what do you give the guy that has everything? Now, the only thing I can think of that should be upgraded for festive is the Tomislav. That gun has went from 0 to hero after gunmetal. Everybody uses it now. It's kind of crazy that it was a horrible weapon, and now it's actually probably one of the best in the heavy's whole arsenal, and I think that will be the festive weapon of the year. Don't really know what else they would do for him. I mean, we have 1 set of gloves. They could get super meta and do the mittens and actually turn those festive. That's like metaception, festiveception, whatever you want to call it. That's like super festive. Don't know if they'll go that far. So I think we're going to see a Tomislav. And then the medic, I talked about this last year. There's really nothing. I mean, there's 2 melees now for medic, and the only other thing I could really see them doing is a Kritzkrieg. But if they do that, then it may drop the value of the strange Kritzkrieg. But on the flip side, they just re-released that in another crate, so it'll be what, like the 3rd strange iteration of it? I could definitely see that. I think people will be really happy with the fact that they could at least have a strange Kritzkrieg and not have to pay like 30 to 40 bucks for it, or whatever the current market value is. So I think everybody in unison can agree that the Kritzkrieg is probably the most wanted of festive weapons for the medic. For sniper, we have the sniper rifle, we have the huntsman, we have Girardi, we have the SMG. We really need a melee. So I'm thinking Kukri or Bushwhacker. It would kind of be cool to see the Bushwhacker since we already have the festive Girardi. Can have a bunch of bushwhackers running around, pissing on people, hitting them with their knives, critting until the cows come home. Crit Kringle. That would be like the perfect name too. Crit Kringle. All day. I would name tag that really quick. Crit Kringle. I could see it happening. Spy, I don't know what I mean, there's 2 revolvers now. There's no watches, but how would you even do that? Last year I said a dead ringer with a snow globe in his hand. I don't see that happening. Maybe a PDA with just like little candy canes instead of cigarettes. Or once again, they can get super meta and do a festive spy sickle, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And then finally for engineer, fuck that guy. He gets nothing. He's on the naughty list because he always uses his sentries on Koth. Tiny little maps. Don't do it. Engineers on Koth, go on the naughty list real quick. Now you're like, oh, but I actually use my sentries on like attack, defend, and stuff like that. All right. So if you use a engineer on Koth, you're on the naughty list. You get nothing. But if you're actually a good engineer and you're a credit to team, what we're gonna do is give you either a festive PDA that creates festive sentries. How great. I think everybody's been clamoring for that for the past like 3 years. They want to see a little festive sentry. I think that would actually be really cool. Everybody knows I don't like engineer. I don't play engineer. I actually fucking hate engineer. Bah humbug. But I don't know. He deserves something too, I guess, because people like him. Well, those are my choices. Let me know in the comments section below what you would like to see. And obviously, I'm just playing about the engineer, guys. Don't like light my house on fire and shit. So, all right, let me know in the comments section below what weapons you would like to see in a festive variant. And Smithsmith is right. It literally is right around the corner. We should be seeing the Smithsmith update at any time. And if what they were saying back before Halloween was true, it should be a huge update. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Hope everybody is having a great December. And until next time, talk to you later. Peace.